Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Have a nice day, my dear students, and welcome to a new lesson number 10. The title of this class is Settlements and Population. And now in this lesson we will talk about the population of Libya and the settlement in it. So this lesson will be a kind of geographic lesson. Let's do the first task. Number A. Work in pairs. Look at the map of Libya and discuss what the paragraph represents. Discuss what the paragraphs represent. Here we have a lot of paragraphs. Number A, B, C, D, E, and F. If we look carefully, we can see here 1,500,000, 100,000, 76,000, 42,000, and 25,000. Here is a simple question, and the answer will be, as you all know, population. So here we are talking about the population of Libya because we have some figures related to population. Number B. Work in pairs. Answer these questions. We have a box, and inside this box we have Benghazi, Al-Kufra, Sabha, Tobruk, Morzuk, Tripoli. All of these are cities in Libya, so we have to put it in the correct spaces. Number 1. Write the names of the cities or municipalities of the map opposite. On the map opposite. Number A, this is Tripoli. So in number A, this is Tripoli. Number B, this city is Benghazi. This is Benghazi. Number C is Tobruk. Number C, here is Tobruk. D is Sabha, and it's located in the desert of Libya. Number E, in the southwest, we have Morzuk, and finally number F, we have Al-Kufra, the city of Al-Kufra. So we have put all these cities in the correct orders. Number 2, where are the municipalities with the largest populations? Here municipalities mean the cities. Yeah. Where are the cities with the largest population? If you look at this map, you can see Tripoli, Benghazi, and Tobruk. They have the most or the highest population of Libya. Number 3, where are the municipalities with the smallest population? Yes, they are in the Libyan desert. I mean number D, E, and F, Sabha, Morzuk, and Al-Kufra, because they have 76,000, 42,000, 24,000. Comparing, if we want to compare between these cities and the previous ones, like Tripoli, Benghazi, and Tobruk, Benghazi, and Tripoli have a very large population because they, for example, Tripoli has 1 million, whereas Benghazi has 500,000 and Tobruk has 100,000. Number 4, can you explain some reasons for the differences? Yes, sure. Here, the climate plays a very important role, and sometimes the employment, the weather, the sources of water, all of these factors are so important in distribution of the population inside this state. Here we can see the answers to the previous lesson questions. Number 1, write the names of the cities, municipalities on the map opposite. We have done it. So number 1, Tripoli, then Benghazi, Tobruk, Sabha, Morzuk, and Al-Kufra. Number 2, the cities with the largest populations are on the Mediterranean coast. On the coast, because there is water and the climate is nice there. Number 3, the municipalities with the smallest population are in the interior. I mean here in the desert, because the weather is awful and there is no water or a little water in those areas. Number 4, the reasons behind the lack of people in the desert or in the interior places: climate, unemployment, and other factors. Let's do number C, where can parents ask and answer questions about the map? Use these words from the books. In this books we have these words: largest, smallest, desert, climate, population, highest, and most. We are given here an example like, where are the largest cities situated? Why are the smallest population? We can say, for example, if you want to use desert, climate, population, highest, and most, we can say this: what types of a climate does Libya have? What types of climate does Libya have? Yeah, so it has 2 climates. On the coast it's Mediterranean and in the interior it's desert. What's the total population of Libya? We can say the total population of all the cities of Libya. We can ask, what's the highest population in Libya? And where is the desert situated or located? In the north or in the south? It's in the south of Libya, etc. We can make a lot of questions and you can add your questions by yourselves, my students. Number D, now answer these questions about populations by looking at the figures. Figures here means numbers next to the bar graphs on the map above. Number 1, what is the total population of Tripoli, Benghazi, and Tobruk? Here we are asked to calculate the total population. So we have to add the population of Tripoli to the population of Benghazi to the population of Tobruk, and we can give the total population. The population of Tripoli is 1 million. The population of Benghazi is 500,000 and Tobruk has 100,000. So the total population of these 3 cities are 1,600,000. Number 2, what's the total population of Sabha, Morzuk, and Al-Kufra? The same thing can be applied here. 76,000 plus 42,000 plus 25,000 equals the total population is 143,000. Number 3, what is the grand total? What is the total in general after all? I mean here 100%. Yes, 743,000. So I will repeat it again. What's the grand total? 1,743,000. Number 4, what's the percentage of people living in coastal cities? What's the percentage of people living in coastal cities? We can calculate the percentage by doing a formula. Yeah, we can divide 1,600,000 by 1,743,000, and the total multiplied by 100 and finally equals 92%. So the total percent is the percentage of people living in coastal cities, 92%. So the most of people in Libya live in the coastal cities. Number 5, what's the percentage of people living in the interior? Yes, 100 minus 92 equals 8%. Now we can see and look at the answers. Let's do exercise number E, the following one. Read the newspaper article. Here we have an article. We have to read it, and after that we want to put these words in the books in the correct space. Read the newspaper article, then complete the text with words from the books. Doubled, fine, summer, high, fast, climate, today, population, pleasant, and hot. Now we want to read the text or the article. The Mediterranean Times. Readers will be amazed to hear how fast the population of Benghazi has grown during the last 20 years. This fine city situated on the coast enjoys a pleasant climate for much of the year. It can be very hot in summer. Believe it or not, the population doubled between 1995 and 2005 and must have doubled again to around 1 million today. Apart from the high birth rate. So, readers will be amazed to hear now how fast the population of Benghazi has grown during the last 20 years. This fine city situated on the coast enjoys a pleasant climate for much of the year, but can be very hot in summer. Believe it or not, the population doubled between 1995 and 2005 and must have doubled again in around 1 million today, apart from the high birth rate. Now let's move to the second book, to the workbook, to do the final exercise, and after that we finish our lesson. But before doing that, you can see the answers of exercise number E on page number 27 in your course book. Fast, population, fine, pleasant, climate, hot, summer, doubled, today, and finally we have high. You can write them down in your book. And finally, now let's move to the exercise number B on our workbook. Number B, one of the words in the lists from 1 to 5 is wrong. Why? Because it doesn't collocate to the words from A to E on the right. Cross out the wrong words. Here the wrong words are odd, because they don't collocate to the words from A to E on the right. Number 1, fresh, salt, still, running, drinking, vapor. On the right we have water. So the odd or the strange word is vapor. Why? Because fresh, salt, still, running, drinking, all of these words are kinds of water. We have fresh water, salt water, still water, running water, and drinking water, but we don't have vapor water. Number 2, cold, mild, warmer, tropical, temperature. And on the right we have a climate. Yes, all of these are also kinds of a climate. We have a cold climate, mild climate, warm climate, tropical climate, temperature, yeah? But we don't have summer. Like, if we want to talk about climate, because summer is a season. It doesn't have anything to do with the climate. So we can cross it out. Number 3, average, total, high, low, rising. And on the right we have number C, temperature. We have an average temperature. We have a high temperature. Or an opposite, we have a low temperature. We can say also a rising temperature if it goes up. But we don't have a total temperature. Total is an odd word. It's strange. We can cross it out. Number 4, moist, annual, monthly, average, total. Rainfall. So we have here annual rainfall, monthly rainfall, the average of rainfall, and the total of it. But we don't have moist. Moist is the wrong word here. And finally number 5, total, urban, rural, interior, growing and shrinking. On the right we have population. We have a total population, urban population, rural population. Urban here means the people who live in the city. Rural, the people who live in the countryside. Yes, growing, increasing, shrinking, decreasing. But the interior, no, it's wrong. It doesn't anything to have with population. Now you can see the odd words in this exercise. Number B. Number 1, vapor. Number 2, summer. 3, total. Number 4, moist. And 5, interior. After finishing this exercise number B, we can conclude our lesson and say to all my esteemed students goodbye.